Hello everybody. In this video I will explain you what is that finger mode in keyboard. So I will choose two of the finger modes in Catron keyboards and I will tell you how they works. On the similar way everything works in another keyboards in Korg, in Yamaha, but just Yamaha Genos doesn't have some functionality that we can find in SD90 and we can find in Korg. So first let us see what is and how it works. If we have easy mode here, easy mode is if you play one key, you will get major, or major chord, you will get same feeling, major. Now listen to this, major, or this, absolutely the same. If you play minor chord and minor, absolutely the same. We need this mode in a lot of situations when we are playing rock music, when we have to stop a complement and then just keep drums and play songs. It is 50% of all rock songs you can use it, especially if you have to move your hand very fast, if you have to play bass line and you have to play some chords, major or minor. Then you press this, you have major chord and you are changing bass line, jumping to minor, major, see? Instead of moving chords, you can do that minor. So you can play very fast. You can have very fast changes. Instead of moving three keys like that, you just play one, you get major, two minor, minor, minor. So, especially if you have to play even faster, stop music and do that job. So this mode, don't be confused. This easy mode is not that cheap mode what you can find on cheap keyboards where you play wrong keys and you think you are getting minor. For example, with those two keys, you are not getting minor. In that cheap version of the keyboards, in some modes, when you play a key and seventh below one key, then you will get minor and like this major. We are not talking about that fake version of the Korg recognition. Actually, it is something that is easy way for some people who are not, who doesn't have any experience, who doesn't know how harmony or music theory or chords. But we are talking on some professional way of the performing. So this easy way is excellent way to perform on that way. Now, if we want to have more precise chord recognition, then we will go to finger one mode in this keyboard. Finger one mode, now listen how it sounds. If you play one note, just fifth, minor, major. Now, whatever you play, your keyboard is going to react differently. Depends on how many key you press. Now, we can be precise and play this, sus 4, sus 2, major, diminished chord, 7th, now you can hear a lot of changes under the finger. That is advanced mode where we can get reaction of the keyboard. Depends which kind of harmony do you play. Now listen that. Or that. When we play a song like this, that is excellent mode for people who wants to have a possibility to play different chords and to do some bass walking during playing one chord. So that is the best mode to use. There's several another modes. You can just go through them, you can explore them and just to know how they works. But my goal was today to explain you two basic mode and actually what is that fingering mode, what it does when you change that fingering mode in your performing. Now, as I mentioned, that chord progression and fingering mode where you can play that professional chord progression, you can find in this keyboard, you can find in chord, and you can find as well in Genos if you are using that kind of performing. But if you are playing on this way, where you want to make sure that you have one note major, two notes minor at the same time, so you in just one mode where you have this major, major, minor, minor in one mode without changing mode. You can find in Korg, you can find in SD90, you cannot find in Genos. So listen very carefully one more time. One key major or major chord major. At the same time, two keys minor and minor chord minor. So in one mode. So you cannot find that in Genos keyboard. Yamaha doesn't have that. But Catron, it has that, and Korg, they have that. So, but focus was about mode and what it is mean. So you can try it, explore, and find out what is the best fingering mode for you. Thank you very much for watching this video.